The Forsaken Alley, human and alien outcasts. The city of New Carthage glittered from afar, a maze of glass towers, neon signs, and ships streaming through its skyways. But beneath the polished surface, hidden under the official routes and corporate zones, there was a place the citizens pretended did not exist. The Forsaken Alley. It wasn't marked on maps. Officials denied it existed. Yet anyone desperate enough eventually found their way there. It was where the discarded went, human and alien alike. One, a boy with nowhere left to go. Jace pulled his hood tighter as the acid drizzle pattered against the plascrete street. His boots were worn thin, the soles patched 3 times already, and every step sent a chill up his bones. He had been on the run for 3 days. Security drones had scanned his face near the docks, flashing the red warning. Unauthorized, parentless minor, detained for relocation. Relocation meant a state-run facility. Crowded, cold, where kids were taught to work until they broke. Jace wasn't going back. He ducked into a narrow crack between 2 buildings, the kind most people hurried past. A stink of rotting metal, old cooking fires, and unwashed bodies hit him. A voice rasped from the shadows. "First time down here, kid?" 2. The alien in chains. The speaker was tall, hunched, with 4 arms folded around a ragged blanket. Even in the gloom, Jay saw the outline of mottled green skin, ridges along the jaw, and eyes that glowed faintly gold. An alien? Jace froze. Aliens were rare in the main sectors. Most were deported, enslaved, or pushed into the mines. But here, one sat openly, shackles still dangling from its wrists. I'm not looking for trouble," Jay stammered. The alien gave a dry laugh, full of bitterness. "Then you're already in the wrong place. This alley belongs to trouble. Name's Karan. And you, Jace. Sit. The rain burns worse if you stand too long." Jace hesitated but lowered himself onto an overturned crate. The alien's chains clinked as he shifted. "Guess we're both outcasts, boy. You running from something?" Jace looked down at his scraped hands. "From everything." 3. The Alley of the Lost. Over the next days, Jace learned that the Forsaken Alley wasn't empty. It was overflowing. Humans without IDs, refugees from collapsed colonies, and aliens captured and discarded when their labor value ran out. There was Sarah, a woman with 1 cybernetic arm, who fixed broken heaters in exchange for food scraps. An old miner missing both lungs, surviving only with a wheezing respirator. A cluster of orphan Veshan children, with translucent skin that shimmered like glass. And Karan, always watching, always silent, until Jace finally asked why he wore chains he could have cut free. "They remind me what I escaped," Karan said, "and why I'll never go back." 4. The Human and Alien Pact. One night, security drones swarmed the upper streets. Their searchlights probed deeper than usual, and Jace heard panic whispers. The city was clearing illegal zones. The Forsaken Alley was next. Karan grabbed Jace's arm. "You want to live, boy? Stay with me." They fled deeper, through twisting passages Jace never knew existed. The stink grew stronger, but so did the warmth of hidden fires, the low murmur of voices. At the alley's heart, an entire community stirred. Outcasts who had built homes from scavenged metal and tarp, who cooked in rusted drums, who kept watch with homemade weapons. Jace realized the alley wasn't just a hiding place. It was a resistance. 5. When the drones came. The next evening, the purge began. Drones hovered in formation, their speakers blaring. Unregistered life forms detected. Prepare for cleansing. Panic spread. The sick and elderly were too slow to run. Karan stepped forward, chains rattling, and growled, "Stay behind me." Jace's heart thundered. He had no weapons, no plan. But as the first drone dipped low, Its searchlight blinding, he snatched a loose brick and hurled it. Sparks burst, and the machine spiraled into the wall. Karan leapt, for arm slamming another drone to ground, crushing it with a strength no human could match. Others in the alley joined in. Sarah's cybernetic arm swung like a hammer. The Veshan children shattered lenses with shards of glass. For the first time, the Forsaken Alley fought back. 6. A new kind of family. After the battle, the alley lay in ruins, but the drones were gone. The survivors gathered around the fires, wounds bandaged with rags. Jay sat beside Karan, his chest still heaving. I thought we were all going to die. We still might, Karan said, eyes glinting. But now they know we won't vanish quietly. For a long moment, the alien studied the boy. Then he extended one of his larger hands, scarred and calloused. You and I were both cast off by this city. Alone, we're prey. Together, maybe we survive. Jace gripped the alien's hand, the chains cold against his skin. 7. Hope in the shadows. Weeks passed. The city above carried on, ignoring the unrest below. But in the Forsaken Alley, something new stirred. Jace learned to repair broken circuits, sneaking parts from dumpsters. Karan taught him how to listen to the hum of drones, the whisper of danger, the unspoken trust of allies. They became a strange pair, a human boy and a chained alien, moving through the ruins like shadows. One night, Jace asked, "Do you ever wish you could leave this place?" Karan looked up at the neon glow filtering down from the towers. Every day. But this alley, these people, they're mine now. As long as they're hunted, so am I. Jace nodded. For the first time since losing his family, he felt the same. 8. The Forsaken no longer. Word spread. Other outcasts, driven from different corners of the city, sought refuge in the alley. Instead of hiding, they fortified it, walls of scrap metal, watch posts, secret tunnels. The authorities called it a plague nest. The residents called it home. Jay stood with Karan at the barricade one dawn, watching the sun slice between the towers.